Good morning and welcome back to Tercero Wines Tasting Room. This is Larry. Just wanted to introduce you to the wines not only we're going to be pouring this weekend, but wines that are being poured for the holiday season. We've got 6 different wines, 4 whites and 2 reds. So what I've put together is a pack that's going to be perfect for all of your holiday needs. So we're going to start with the Outlier, which is my dry-ish Gewürztraminer. It is dry enough for the wine geeks in your group, but it has enough sweetness that's going to please everyone who likes something slightly sweet. It's a wine that I make to go with spicy foods, but it's incredibly versatile for the holidays. The next up is my Albarino. So Albarino is a nice Spanish white variety, generally made into a really crisp, clean wine. This wine is certainly crisp and clean, but it also has some nice depth of richness due to the fact that part of it was barrel fermented. It's really tasting good, and if you have not had it recently, I would highly recommend it. Next up is my Roussanne. Roussanne continues to be one of, if not my favorite white to pour in the tasting room. I pour this at room temperature. I don't pour it chilled, and the reason I do that is Roussanne has this beautiful texture about it and beautiful aromatics that really shine at room temperature. It is a perfect wine to pour for those people that are not familiar with it, because once they try it at room temperature, they're generally blown away by the texture, the richness, the unctuousness of the wine. Next up is my 2011 Camp 4 Grenache. So Camp 4 is a warmer climate site in eastern Saint-Ynez, and the Grenaches that generally come out of there tend to be really ripe, kind of strawberry candy quality. And I have been making wine out of that vineyard for 10 years now, so I understand it well. 2011 was a very cold year, and because of that, the wine took on some of the characteristics of a warm climate site, but still had some from a cooler year. So instead of having this bright strawberry spice, you have a darker fruit quality with spice, but great acidity. It is a perfect wine for earthy components on that holiday table, whichever holiday it is. The next wine is the Climb. This is a 2010 Climb. This is a Syrah Petit Syrah blend. Now, Syrah Petit Syrah, you might think it's a big, bold wine, and it is, but it's actually quite smooth. So what it does is it hits the palate for those people that like bigger, bolder wines. Say they like New World Cabernets. They like that boldness of it, but they don't like a lot of kind of over tannins. This wine is perfect for them. And it's geeky enough that those wine geek friends of yours are going to dig it as well. And then the last wine in the half bottle is my 2012 Late Harvest Viognier. It doesn't say late harvest on it, but it is. The grapes were picked later in the harvest. The wine has about 4 to 5% residual sugar. It's about 13% alcohol, so it's not your typical dessert wine. It doesn't have that huge, thick quality to it, but it has a nice touch of sweetness, and it's perfect to end a meal, especially a big meal that you're going to have, say, fruit with it, a fruit tart or a fruit pie. You don't want something big and bold and heavy with that. If you're going to have chocolate, yeah, I would probably go the port route. But since you're generally not going to do that with a holiday meal, I would definitely go with something like that. Serve it chilled, and people will enjoy it. So that's it. Come on into the tasting room. We'll have a special offer if you purchase all 6 of these as a holiday pack. Yeah, enjoy. Cheers. Thanks.